Hi, this is Mary Jo for Off the Trails. We recently visited Fort Pierce and showed you some very interesting and exciting places to visit, but we didn't show you all of them. So today we're going to take you on another tour and show you some of the very fun places in Fort Pierce. We've got the Seal Museum, the Historical Museum, Bacchus Art Gallery, the Manatee Center, and more. So why don't you come along with us? We're going to have a great day. Our first stop is the National Navy UDT Seal Museum. There's plenty of artifacts from World War II out front. There's other artifacts from the Navy too, and this is a special operations craft from the 1990s, Operation Desert Storm. The SEALs actually practiced here in Fort Pierce at Pepper Park. It's just over the dune. We have a monument dedicated to those brave and pioneering men from World War II. And in case you didn't know, the SEALs were scuba pioneers. So if you like to scuba, you can thank the SEALs for making it so much easier now than it was in the 1940s. These were beach obstacles that the SEALs practiced on early in World War II. They represented hedgehogs, sandbars, reefs, and other things that they might not be able to see. Pretty rough. Check out the MK-8 Mod 0 SEAL delivery vehicle. The plaque for this says, "In memory of our fallen comrades who have sacrificed their lives in the service of their country." We've come inside. There are a lot of artifacts, pictures, weapons, Japanese weapons. And this is the actual sword that was presented by the Japanese to the American forces at their surrender on September 3rd, 1945. Now the artifacts aren't just from the Pacific Theater, but also the Atlantic, including North Africa, Italy, and Sicily. Now this is one of the SEALs, and what I think is interesting are his shoes. They let him walk on coral. That was very important in the Pacific. There's many artifacts, pictures, oral histories, weapons and equipment. These are fascinating displays. This is from Fort Pierce. This is some of the equipment used by the SEALs over the years. Imagine how heavy these must have been. The SEALs are important to our defense today. In the air and in the sea. During the Vietnam era, the SEALs were the men with green faces. Well, that was interesting and inspiring. The SEALs really are American heroes. While you're in Fort Pierce, maybe you'd like to try the Zora Neale Hurston Dust Tracks Heritage Trail. Zora Neale Hurston did live in Fort Pierce. Many sites in town that are associated with her, including Lincoln Park Academy, where she once taught. Now this is the House of the Seven Gables and a visitor center. Let's go inside and take a look. In addition to all the travel and tourist information, there's also a restored dining room from the Slay family. And across the hall, a parlor. This is the Manatee Center, right across the way from the Visitor Center. It's some nice artwork. And these cubbies are the work of an Eagle Scout for his project, Bo and Davina. Bo's my son. These are some pretty fish. All kinds of manatee displays. He's a feisty one. This is the estuary habitat.
It's a pretty one.
Yes, he is. Manatees everywhere. There's a classroom. And there's a gift shop for shopping. That's fun. What should we do next? Well, we at Offthetrails are firm believers that when you explore somewhere, you should also explore their food. So we're going to check this place out. This is 12A Buoy or Buoy. Looks cute on the outside. Oh, some interesting things on this menu. Tuna sashimi, lobster mac and cheese, and shrimp squid cake. A club sandwich, a piled pie sandwich. Here's lunch. Lobster club with a side of fruit. And
Conch.
With coleslaw.
Side of coleslaw.
Boy, it's all good. Let's eat. It's very nice inside. What did you think?
That was an excellent lunch. Highly recommend this place.
I agree. It was really tasty.
Yeah.
On to adventure. How would you like to try the St. Lucie County Marine Center? Here we are. This exhibit was at the Smithsonian. 20 different varieties of coral. Pretty fish. Greg's at the touch tank. A lot of things to touch. Yes. Oh. Here's another one. It's an anemone. It's a whelk. This is a blue-spotted cornetfish. Isn't he interesting? He's in there with his friends. Here's a blue crab. This is called lookdown. It's pretty. The Marine Center is very interactive. And if you do not see the scorpion fish, he's right here. This is the Oculina bank. And these are some of the fish of the Oculina. Oh, there's more than one kind of shrimp. Beautiful colors. Of course, they're shopping. Well, wasn't that fun? I do like tropical fish, don't you? And it's right on the lagoon. You could swim afterwards.